going to do a nice, simple, easy, I don't want to say oil change because there's no oil in it, but we're going to put fresh filter and some oil in here. I loosened that beforehand just to make sure I didn't need a fucking screwdriver or something. Mortality 1540. K&N filter. I don't really have a preference on most things, but I really like the AMSOIL filters and the K&N filters because they're not plastic and whatever else inside. I want to say I put some oil in this when I put it together in the head, just to keep everything lubed up, I guess, but no idea how much that was. So I'm gonna put like one in, check it, and then keep going from there. I don't know how people can afford to daily drive a diesel all the time. Between the oil changes, the parts, and the fuel, just crazy expensive. We're on the stick. And you know what I was just thinking about? I did the water pump, the alternator, just came off the other truck. Intake gaskets, head gaskets, all that bullshit. Tappet cover, oil pan. I didn't do the front cover gasket. That's gonna suck if that leaks. That probably should have been on the list to replace. Right in the safe mark. Leave it like that until we go to start it, and then we'll check it again, obviously. Now the Maverick's up next. My goal for the night is to get the engine harness cleaned up. It's a little dirty and oily. Get that cleaned up and get that in the second gen tonight. At least that's my goal anyways. Get that in there and kind of get that squared away. So, yep. Okay, so I got some cleaner and some dielectric grease. I'm gonna clean out all the plugs that the harness goes into because second gens fucking suck and the wiring is terrible. So yeah, I'm just gonna clean out all the little bits on the block and spray them with little dab of grease, and then that harness is ready to go. I cleaned the harness out too with the cleaner, so hopefully I don't have any problems here, but I always have problems. So here we go. They're a little persuading. I think it's good now. See here in just a moment. Beautiful day out. Changed the oil in the Maverick. Got the Harley all washed up. Played with the dogs a little bit. Oh yeah, we're mint now. We are golden, pony boy. Just need to find bolts to go through there. It's much better now. You can see it. Just you know, went out to the parts store and got a brand new one. You know, that's all it really takes. Just if something don't fit, go buy a brand new one. Don't do a thing to it, just buy a brand new one. I'm gonna find those bolts, get that mounted up. So I'm out here, I'm trying to flush the line on the fast. So I had it off and I was sandblasting and it was hanging out and whatever. So I got all the wiring ran, but obviously I don't have battery cables or anything hooked up yet. So I got positive negative hooked to this little Milwaukee into a can, and I got power running in here with a fuse box, and I don't want to say think, I know it'll work because I had it running a second ago. So I just hook these up to this guy, should be cleaning out the line. Oh yeah, big time. Okay. So now I can hook it up to the pump and not worry about putting a bunch of shit through the system. So the asshat owner before me, whoever had this cab, did this to the speaker wiring. It's supposed to be this and plug right into the speaker. They decided to cut the end off and put butt connectors on it for some reason. So I'm going to undo that and put it back the way it's supposed to be. This is out of the other cab. So I'm going to sit here. I got a chair. I'm going to sit here for probably 15 minutes and get this wired back up correctly. All finished up. It looks like dog shit. I'm going to put some electrical tape and some sheathing on it. I really wish I would have just... No. I want to say I could have just changed the whole door harness, but this will be fine. It's not gonna... Whoever owns this truck, I mean, these aren't gonna fall apart. So, and they're shrunk, so they got grease in them. It's just better than half-ass wiring it. At least it'll plug and unplug like the factory. So good enough. I'm gonna tape it up and get this speaker in and get this door panel on. That's my goal for the night, is to get all 4 door panels on and situated. Go from there. So I got the door speaker wired up. Everything's all tucked away, but I forgot that this is going to cover up the mirrors, and I want to put the tow mirrors on instead of the little ones. I can't put them on because this is all shitty, so I'm going to buff it real quick, clean it up, so that way I don't get a bunch of weird spots when it's all nice and clean. So I'm going to buff that, put that mirror on, then get the door panel on. One thing after the other here. Alright, I got the top part of the door all buffed up. I did the best I could. It's pretty darn good. There's some cloudy spots here and here, but you can tell the difference. Big difference. But I'm not a professional, but it looks really, really good. So I'm gonna get this mirror on, get the door panel on, get all this buttoned up, and Bob's your uncle. Way better. So we're back here. I have no idea where we're at, but this is what I got done today. I got the mirrors on, took the little ones off. One was broken. These were on the other truck. Plus, in my opinion, a dually has to have tow mirrors or else it looks funny. Got both door panels on. Pretty pumped about that. All the speakers are in. The back ones are in. And they work. So, got this door buffed. So, there's a little hope for the rest of the truck if the door's buffed up pretty good. Other than these couple spots. But, yep, that one needs cleaned up. It got some shit on it, but This here is a little peely, but it's good enough. I gotta find these. I'm missing on both sides. Yep. So yeah, this is where the engine's at. Intake's on. Got most of the wiring somewhat routed. The air dog's not air dog, it's a fast. Got most of that stuff done. I ordered a new power steering line, which should be on the front porch, and something else. I ordered something else. I don't remember what it was though. Waiting on some MT85 oil for the trans to top that off, and then I can finish that up. Actually, might be in these boxes. I don't know. So I'll open these real quick. Got the starter. Brought the old engine home. 53 block. Looking pretty rough. Where's the oh, here it is. Here's the pilot bearing. It is smoked. I mean, this whole clutch is, it's just junk. So yeah, let me open these boxes, see what we got here. Power steering line. Well, I guess I got all my stuff. Really, I mean, I gotta put ATF in the transfer case, throw the starter in, throw this battery in. Yeah, it'll probably be a little while. This wiring is just bothering me. I gotta button it all up. Transmission is officially full. It is also windy as a motherfucker outside. So torque. I've been working on this thing pretty much for a while. Yeah, pretty much for a while. I've been working on it for a while. This is all rigged up, but the battery's in, power steering's in, starter's in, all the fluids in the trans. Most of my grounds are hooked up. This guy needs to be hooked up, but I'm pretty sure I'm ready to crank. I got the fast working on the key. So I'm gonna crank it for a little while just so I know I got oil. I mean, it ain't gonna fire right up anyways, so.
Okay.
I'm live.
A lot over here.
I got fuel at 3 and 4, but not 1. I'm gonna cheat some more. It's gonna run. Alright, YouTube land. It's such a good moment when you get something figured out. Got this deal in. Missing the shifter and whatever holds this down. That deal's in. Wood grain's in. I figured out my problems. So now I got some power. It's still temporary. But I figured everything out, and purring like a kitten. Charging. Not gonna let it run wrong because not gonna let it run long because I don't have any water in it, obviously. So. Well, it moved for the first time in a while. Tons of odds and ends to figure out. I gotta put new terminals in the battery, inner core piping, some of the wiring. It needs at least one wheel bearing. The brake lines need to be fixed. But huge progress. So I'm pumped. So next time you guys see this thing, it's gonna be 100%. Bed will be on. Have the wheel bearings and whatever maintenance, like chassis things it needs, and have everything buttoned up. So look forward to that, I guess. And yep, super pumped it drove. So that'll be it. I'll see you on the next one.